All right, everybody, thank you for tuning in to another episode of Woke Spoke TV. This is the channel where we discuss political issues, social issues, and at times also personal issues. And tonight we're going to get right into it, man. Tonight we are talking about the Brazilian butt lift, the BBL. It's all the rage. I mean, back in the day, remember, women used to go out and buy breast implants because they wanted bigger boobs. I remember, I think it was Pamela Anderson, really, she was really the poster child for breast enhancement surgery back in the day. And then when she went on to a star in Baywatch, I mean, goddamn, she just blew all the way up. And everybody wanted to go out and buy fake breasts at that point. Back then, it was all about the breast. And they made fun of women of different ethnicities, in particular African-American women, for having a more shapely, more curvaceous lower half. The tables have turned. The tables have definitely turned. White women have now crossed over. White women have now changed their thought process. They think to themselves, goddamn, it used to be all about the titties. Now all the men want to see is big butts and wide hips. You know what? I need to go out and get me a BBL so that I can be able to keep up. I mean, and basically it all comes down to that. That is the core issue. Women feeling like they cannot keep up. And the even deeper root behind that way of thinking, that feeling that they can't keep up, is low self-esteem. And bottom line, it all comes down to how a woman truly feels about herself deep down in her soul. Okay? Now, if you ask me, women who go out and get the BBLs, yes, I think it is because they have low self-esteem, but their thinking is, once they get this brand new body, they'll feel better about themselves because they'll get more attention from men. But I'm thinking to myself, at that point, once you go out and you get this BBL and you have a brand new body that you obviously did not have a week ago, a month ago, or whatever, you're going to be walking around on the street. People are going to be looking at you and you're going to be thinking to yourself, damn, are they looking at me because I look good? Or are they looking at me because it's so obvious that I went out and got a Brazilian butt lift? I went out and I got my body done. All right. So now they're even more self-conscious. They were self-conscious before. Now they're thinking to themselves, damn, I have a fat ass and I have wide hips. Are people talking about me because of how good I look or because of how fake I look? All right. So I think ultimately it all comes down to low self-esteem and being very, very self-conscious about the way they look. They have body image issues. And it's not just slim women, it's big women also. Women who are overweight. And I don't know if you know this, but in order to get a BBL, you first have to put on weight. All right. A fat transfer is when they do exactly what it sounds like. They take the fat out of one area of your body and transfer it into your hips. They transfer it into your thighs and your ass, your backside. So when you go to get the BBL, that's the first thing the doctor's going to tell you. He's obviously going to tell you what the process entails, but he's going to also then tell you have to put on some weight so that we can move it around. So big women, you're already big. When you go to the doctor, they're like, okay, let's go. You go to plastic surgeon, you're ready to go. So it all comes down to self-esteem issues, body image issues, and just being self-conscious. Now, I myself, I'll tell you like this. If my woman came to me and told me that she wanted to get a BBL, I would say hell no. That's not for me. I did not get involved with a woman who I thought was self-conscious and had low self-esteem. So don't start acting like you're self-conscious and have low self-esteem now. A BBL is not going to make you feel that much better about yourself. Because at the end of the day, yeah, you're going to like what you see in the mirror, but you're not going to like the fact that you'll never know if men are talking about you because they think you look good or talking about you because they think you look stupid because you went out and let's just bottom line this thing. These chicks, they're taking it way too far. All right. Instead of doing something that looks somewhat proportionate, they just going out and they just look cartoonish after getting this thing done. They getting the biggest hips they can, the fattest ass they can, and they just look cartoonish. They look stupid. They look ridiculous. All right. Now, I'm not going to hate on anybody who goes out and gets their body done. But for me, it's a no. I would be less interested afterwards. Am I going to have sex with you? Yeah, I'm going to have sex with you. I had sex with you before. I'm going to have sex with you now. But I would lose interest because ultimately I know that I'm going to have to be dealing with a woman who has self-esteem issues and was extremely self-conscious, that's not going to go away just because you get a BBL. There's issues deep down that cause you to want to go out and get this thing done in the first place. There's issues that cause you to develop body image issues in the first place. So until you go out and you deal with those issues, I mean, it's not going to matter how much surgery you get. And this is why women, like, have you ever seen a Catwoman? All right, there's a woman who went out and she started out pretty good. You know, she got a surgery. It was all right. She went out and got another surgery. Okay. She now got like 15 more surgeries. Now she looks like a cat. You know what I'm saying? So it until you deal with the underlying issues, surgery is not going to make you feel that much better about yourself. All right. And you're just going to keep on having more and more surgery because you had never dealt with the issues. The issues are still there. You think surgery is going to cure it, but it's not. It is definitely not. So, yeah, man, I mean, ladies, look, you're born with what you were born with. All right. I see it like this. Just because a woman is slim and trim and don't have a fat ass and hips, that doesn't mean you're not beautiful. That does not mean you're not beautiful. It's just like dark-skinned women. All right. Just because you are not light-skinned doesn't mean you're not beautiful. All right. Slim women, skinny chicks, don't go out and get a BBL because you think it'll make you look better. Dark-skinned chicks, stop bleaching your skin because you think it'll make you look better. In both cases, a lot of times y'all come out looking stupid. Like, I mean, bruh. Anyway, let's not get off topic here. The BBL. So, and another thing, there's a lot of danger involved in going out and getting these surgeries, especially if you're leaving the country. Yo, you got women flying to foreign countries and getting their bodies done. And there have been a lot of horror stories that you can read about and watch on YouTube or read about on social media. Like, yo, they will come back and they are fucked up. They will come back and after like weeks, they're developing infections and things ain't looking the way they're supposed to look. And they try to go to a doctor in the United States, and doctor out here is going to be like, oh, we're not touching you. We don't want that liability. We'll treat you for the infection. But as far as fixing whatever they messed up over there in the Dominican Republic, you're going to have to get on a plane and go back over there and have them fix it. All right. No doctor in their right mind is going to take a woman who went overseas and had a BBL done or any type of plastic surgery done and mess themselves up. No doctor in their right mind is going to touch them because they do not want the liability. Because once they operate, once they try to fix whatever was broken, guess what? Now they're on the hook for it. All right. So it just doesn't. The benefits to me do not outweigh the risks. They do not outweigh the risks, especially if you're going overseas and getting this thing done, because it becomes just more expensive. You're going to have to be going back and forth on airplanes, booking travel, booking hotels so that you can go see a doctor out there who messed you up. And yo, a lot of times, some of these doctors, they just disappear. All right. So now you're like, look, if you have to get it done, go down to see Dr. Miami in Miami, Florida, or whatever. Go to some place in LA, some place in New York where you have reputable plastic surgeons who have offices, places that are going to be there a week, a month, a year after you get the procedure done, so you can go back if anything goes wrong. You going overseas to Dominican Republic or down to Mexico or Colombia, whatever the hell you're going, it's a huge risk, and the standards of care in those countries are not the same as they are here. In the United States, we have laws, we have standards of care that are high. So we have doctors who are supposed to give you the highest quality service and medical care that they possibly can, because it's the law. Overseas, you don't know what the hell you're doing. I mean, you don't know what the hell them doctors is doing. You know what I'm talking about? So, yeah, man, the BBL thing, I think that it definitely needs to go away. I like my chicks just the way they are. You know what I'm saying? Slim, skinny, thick, super thick. Whatever you're born with is where you're born. And another thing, yo, you cannot, ladies, let this be a lesson to y'all. You cannot just have the fat sucked out of your stomach and put in your ass and your hips. Because the first thing people are going to notice is the fat that is still on your arms. You can't be on social media in the gym taking videos of you working out and your arms is fat as hell. You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't add up. It does not add up. And another thing, we can tell by your legs. If you got real thick thighs and skinny legs, we know it's not real. We know it's for fake. You know what I'm talking about? Thick women, they have thick thighs and they have thick legs too. You know what I'm talking about? It's a package deal. Some women who are, you know what I'm saying, just slim thick or just, you know what I'm saying, thick, not super thick, they can have slim legs and have a fat ass and hips. You know what I'm saying? It works out that way for some women, but for the majority of chicks who are super thick, yo, it's hips, thighs, and legs. All those things are big as a motherfucker. So if you going out and you getting the fat transferred out of your stomach or whatever, have them take some of the fat out your arms too. You know what I'm saying? That way it looks a little bit more believable. But I mean, ladies, your body's a temple, your body is a treasure, and a real dude, a real man, he gonna know how to treat you. He gonna know how to take care of that. You know what I'm saying? So you don't gotta run to DR or wherever you run into to get a BBL. It's just not worth it. And a lot of the times you just come out looking stupid and cartoonish, and it's just not, it just doesn't look real. And any smart dude, any smart dude, he's gonna look at you and know, all right, yo, she has body image issues, she has self-esteem issues. If I get with her, it's gonna be that's what the whole relationship is gonna be about. Me dealing with her issues. You know what I'm saying? So, ladies, try to fix the underlying issues. Don't try to fix them by going out and get surgery. Go see a therapist. Go see a counselor, a psychiatrist, and talk to somebody before you go out and mess yourself up. And a lot of times, some women actually end up dying. You know what I'm saying? And some women, they end up having a look that they didn't want in the first place. You know what I'm saying? One ass cheek might be bigger than the other. Things start to drop and droop, and it's just not what you paid for. And there's nothing you can do about it because you got to go all the way back to DR, and that doctor might not be practicing anymore anyway. All right. But yeah, man. Yeah, that's all I have for right now on this Brazilian butt lift BBL issue. Listen, if you like what you're hearing, if you like what you're seeing, I do encourage you to like and subscribe to the channel. That way, I really do appreciate you guys taking time out to watch my videos, all right? But that's all I got for right now. I'll catch you in the next video.